What's up, everybody? It's Maya, and I hope you're all having a fantastic day out there today. So I know it's been a minute, and I wanted to get back into the groove and get back into the swing of things. I was watching a meal prep video, and who the heck doesn't love a meal prep video? So I was like, maybe I'll make a meal prep video because I'm about to meal prep. So I usually post my meal prep photos on Instagram, and they get pretty good feedback and a pretty good response. So I thought a vlog, this being my first vlog, meal prep might be the way to go. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make some chicken and broccoli, and I have some brown rice that I already made day before yesterday. I've never done a vlog, first of all, and I've never done a meal prep vlog, so I don't know if this is going to be like way too much work or if I'm going to love this, so just bear with me. Anyway, let's move on. So what I'm going to do is I'll flip this around and I'll show you where I'm at. So I just have here some thinly sliced chicken breasts, and when I eat chicken, this is the chicken that I buy. I just like it because I get more pieces, and yes, they are thinner, but for the most part, I really only eat one of these. Depending on the size, like this one whole piece of chicken, I would count that in one container as part of my meal. And then I just have my broccoli right here, and I have some onions that I need to hurry up and use up, so don't talk about my onions. And then this is the brown rice that I made. So I'm gonna do actually the broccoli first because I'm gonna roast the broccoli. So I already have a baking sheet here with some parchment paper. I've preheated my oven to 350, and that's actually ready to go. So I'm gonna start with the broccoli first so we can get that in. Okay, so I have my broccoli all chopped up into the florets, and I like my florets relatively this size. I don't like them too small. And honestly, this amount of broccoli, I'm probably only gonna make my dinner and then like maybe two meals for the week. Just because it's already Tuesday and I don't really like to prep more than 4 meals in advance for Monday through Thursday for the most part. So I'm just gonna throw these on here, and then I season my broccoli, really my roasted vegetables, really simply. So I'm just gonna dash some olive oil on here, not too much because greasy broccoli is not cute. Garlic salt. I'm gonna do, I'll show you what I'm doing. I'm gonna do pepper. I'm gonna do ground ginger. Can I just tell you, I am obsessed with ground ginger. Like, I'm gonna put this on my chicken too. I don't know how I live without ground ginger. And I think that's pretty much all. I'm just gonna keep it simple, and then some garlic powder. And I don't measure my seasonings out. I just really do everything by look and by feel. So I never measure anything out. I just know how things look and how it's gonna taste based on how it looks. So just a little more olive oil, and then your hands are definitely your best tools in the kitchen. So just get in there with your hands and make sure everything is evenly coated. So, like I said, I preheated my oven to 350, so I'm just gonna pop this in. I roast typically all of my vegetables for like 15 to 20 minutes, so I'm just gonna start. I'm gonna put 20 minutes on here, and then I'm gonna check it at 15. And now let's move on to the chicken and slices. I usually chop my onions, but I think I'm gonna do slices. So I'm just gonna slice up my onion. Be mindful. I would say that's a tip, to be mindful as you're cooking what you are cooking with, to actually prepare the food, like to actually cook the food itself, like whether it be oil or whatever, and then your seasonings, because a lot of times if you're like using a lot of salt, you're not really helping it. You do want your food to be flavorful, but you don't want to you don't want to counteract what you're doing to be healthy. And there's things that you can do to make your food flavorful without salt. Like everything doesn't have to be salty. So just be mindful of that. Oh, wow. Okay. Realize that whole thing I just did was not recording at all. So, what I've done is just got my onions going here, and I literally just seasoned them up with some salt, pepper, the garlic, salt, pepper, ground ginger, garlic powder, this Cajun spice seasoning, which is really, really good. I'm gonna let these onions kind of go for a few minutes here, and so they get like a little bit softer. And then I'm gonna add some fresh garlic. And my onions look amazing, and they're looking nice and soft. They got a little bit more translucent. So now I'm gonna add some garlic. And if you do not have a garlic press, what are you doing with your entire life? Get your life together. I'm literally gonna put these, because these are like really small cloves of garlic. I'm gonna put like 3 at a time in here. And you just squish it and it comes out the bottom. And then you just cut it off. I don't want to cook these too long. I just want to let the heat hit it real quick and incorporate it into the onions so that it kind of sticks to the onions and the onions get more of that garlic flavor in there. But if you have a lot going on in your meal and you need to use multiple dishes and pots and pans and all of that, my recommendation is to clean as you go, because the last thing you want to do is get finished with a whole thing of meal prep and then turn around and look in your sink and you got dishes up to here and now you got to clean your dishes too. Oh no. What I like to do as much as possible is try to restrict my meal preps to 1 pot, 1 pan, or 2 max, because I just cannot. I hate doing dishes. I have a dishwasher and I still cannot get my life together with the dishes. So I'm going to take a little bit of my own advice and I'm going to pause here just to clean up a couple of things as those last pieces of chicken are finishing up, and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to show you how I assemble everything. So be right back. Okay guys, so here is a close-up of all my deliciousness. You can't have any food. None of mine. Go eat your food over there. Here's a close-up, guys, of all this deliciousness. So thank you so much for joining me on my first vlog and my first meal prep video, which was quite interesting to say the least. I have to get some logistics worked out if I'm going to continue to do these. So if you enjoy these, then let me know and I'll continue to do them, because it was actually kind of fun. And I will see you guys on my next video. Bye!